10 touchdowns, 1 interception. He has been sacked because of his mobility 0 times.
What about my love? Wasn't it enough? Just let me know.
Who currently in the country is the best quarterback that you guys think? Slay, I'll start with you.
Oh, that is such a hard one. Oh my God, man. Damn, boy. I think it's gotta be CJ Stroud. Because not only his potential, not only the ceiling, I feel like it's just how poised he is in the pocket. It's like that Bryce Young effect. Even when you think he's down, he still wins, and he gets his team to bounce back. Gotta go with CJ Stroud, and he has all the elements and a good quarterback. Well, good arm, good decision maker. Remember when he was playing against North Carolina? No, not North Carolina, Notre Dame. They played a tough game against him, but they didn't get to him that much. And he didn't make too many terrible decisions. It was really more on just not getting into the end zone. But they've been going off lately, man. How many points did they put up on whoever they played last game? I want to say they played Toledo.
Yeah, they played Toledo.
That game was not fair. That was not a good
77.
Oh my goodness. Damn. Anyway though, CJ Stroud, yeah, he's a good player. And I don't think there's too many quarterbacks that are better than him. We've seen what happened when they hyped the hell out of AR-15 for like 1 week, and nothing happened after that. In terms of the throwing. So yeah, man, we'll see what happens.
CJ Stroud has not thrown an interception and has only been sacked twice. And I'm not picking CJ Stroud. That's not my pick here. But I just wanted to call out the fact you're getting sacked twice, and Ohio State is not getting enough love by how good that offensive line is. Like, those guys are like 320, 330 pounds plus from tackle to tackle, guard to guard in their center. They're all big boys, and they play big boy football. So I just wanted to call that out. So Sora, who's your pick for the best quarterback in the nation thus far for you?
So my pick for right now the best quarterback, this is a guy that is not talked about enough, because there were obviously going to be people that would say the Strouds, the Bennetts, the Youngs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with somebody who is not talked about enough and needs to be talked about in the Heisman, which is KJ Jefferson.
Ooh,
KJ Jefferson from Arkansas.
Oh no, say it ain't so. He stopped. No.
Oh no!
Damn.
He glitched out. He glitched out. No.
Oh man, come back, Sora.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh. It did some Matrix stuff. He's in there. You're back. You're back.
It's like a VHS with a glitched fast forward button.
Yeah, I know. You're back. You're good. Can you hear us?
I don't think I'm back. Hold up.
You're back.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear. Yes, we can hear you. Say it ain't so. Well, why you think?
I'm just now saying it. So okay.
Are you good? Man, turn fast forward on in real life.
Yeah, boy, put the Sonic right quick. Hold up.
Yo, shout out to Steezy and Allison, by the way, said, "What's up, Lindy?"
Yo, what's good, Steezy?
The man, Steezy. What's up, little bro? How you feeling, man?
Yeah.
So while Sora's getting himself straightened out, Lindy, who do you think is the best quarterback in the country thus far?
Looks like me and Slay are on the same page with this one, and I went with Stroud as well. I think, it goes to say that, again, in the college football season, it's very early right now when you go across the spectrum of these teams only playing 3 games. But nonetheless, I mean, you look at Ohio State, and again, they're their staple game was against Notre Dame. They didn't put much of a number on them. They won 21-10, but you look at where Notre Dame is right now, and unfortunately they're kind of underwhelming, and I know Jordy's not very happy about that at
man.
the same time. But it's also, I don't know if it's shocking in a sense to say that CJ posted his worst QBR out of the 3 games that he had played, which you'll still take because it's an 87. And, and I think that just goes towards, the fact that he's playing against, out of the 3 games, he's playing against the best defense. So you take that into consideration. But when I look across the body of work that he has so far, with being 3rd in the nation of QBR at a 95, again, he's tied with Drake May for touchdowns. He takes care of the football, 0 interceptions. He's 13th. He's 13th in yards, and it's just continuing the trend of one after another in the Ohio State program, from quarterback to quarterback, and it's funny because I looked at Stroud and I looked at Drake May, and the two in stature, they kind of resemble each other a little bit, 6'3", 6'4", ranging around 220 pounds, and they're close to the prototypical size of a quarterback, but the only difference is, as a ad is in the middle of playing in my headphones as I'm trying to talk, but what it goes to say that, again, the difference between CJ and Drake is, Drake is just getting into this as a freshman. CJ has built himself, coming into his junior year, and the growth and the development, he has a lot going for him right now. And again, we're 3 games in, and due to expectation, this should continue for him.
That is a good one. I mean, he's still my Heisman pick at the end of the day. But I did want to call out somebody that, I have a runner up. Well, let me first get into my.
Before you go, ECG, I want to say one thing real quick. Speaking of Ohio State, Marvin Harrison is a glitch maker, bro. I almost fucked that word up, bro. He's a glitch maker, dog. He's a glitch maker, yo. Because this man gets 100 yards easy every game. I don't know how it's possible for him. That dude is a dog. He's literally like his dad. He's an elite route runner, and he gets the ball every time. He just finds a way around the ball. It's kind of like the Devontae Smith thing. Gets open so easy, just finds the ball. It's in his vicinity.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr. is no joke, and I said that at the beginning of the season. We saw what he was about, towards the end of the season, and especially in the bowl game, and he's just like his dad. So, are you good now?
Probably not.
Oh no, you're good.
You seem in sync, yeah.
My time is limited.
Your time.
Oh no.
So, while your time is limited, go ahead and get into your KJ Jefferson pick.
Okay, yeah. So, KJ Jefferson, man, is not talked about enough. Definitely should be a dark horse for the Heisman. Currently, Arkansas is 1st overall in the SEC West for having a 1-0 conference win. While both Alabama and Arkansas are 3-0, Arkansas does have the 1 win against South Carolina, in which they handled them very well, giving them the 1-0 in the conference. As of now, KJ Jefferson, 55 for 78. He has a completion percentage of 70.5 yards. 70.5 percentage. He has 770 yards so far, averaging 9.9 yards a pass. He has 6 touchdowns, 1 interception, which was not his fault. His longest pass being 73 yards, and he has a current QBR of 176.3. His worst game, obviously, was last week against the Missouri State Bears. That was a trap game, but he came back. He helped his team get the win which they needed, and so far the Hogs are rolling.
That's a good one.
KJ Jefferson and Sam Pittman have gotten Arkansas out the basement into a top 10 team. So, I mean, that's definitely a good one. Pittman, but KJ Jefferson also deserves it, and also little side note, I have seen some teams have already dropped their 2023 schedule.
What do you mean?
Well, I just got a notification. Florida's got their 2023 schedule for football next year.
They're already picking? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they've already got the games and the dates. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. College
We
football
play
edit
Utah
again.
week 1.
For college football edit again. Yeah, I can't put KJ Jefferson there
Right?
just
I was
because
like,
of the Missouri State game, man. That you can't have close games against really bad. I mean, they're not a really bad school; they're just an FCS school. You can't be doing that. Honorable mention. Shout out to my boy who's still balling out. He's a senior, SMU's very own. I cannot wait till we go to the Senior Bowl to watch him play because he's definitely going to be a lock-in to come to Alabama and be there at the Senior Bowl. Is Tanner Mordecai. I think his draft stock is slowly rising up every single week. So I just wanted to give Tanner Mordecai some love. But the guy that I'm going to say that nobody's mentioned yet, and I think he deserves all the love in the world, is Michael Penix Jr. Played at Indiana, had a really bad year last year, transferred to Washington, and this man has been balling out. It's his junior year. You know, he's from Tampa, Florida, man. So this dude's been he went from Tampa, Florida to Indiana all the way to the other side of the country now, risking time with his family and everything. But 66% completion percentage at 1,079 yards, averaging 10.2 yards a catch. That is receivers are making per pass. 10 touchdowns, 1 interception. He has been sacked because of his mobility 0 times. 180 quarterback rating. The Washington Huskies are for real. They're balling out, and a notable win last week was against Michigan State, which dropped them all the way out of the top 25, which is insane because they were ranked 11th. The Associated Press this year, like I said last week, is not playing any games with any of these teams. You lose against unranked teams, you are going to be sent out. You win against really high-ranked teams, you will be sent in. It just is what it is, man. And they're getting the love. They went from unranked to 18th. They're 3-0 in the Pac-12. And Washington, I don't think anybody did anybody pick Washington to be in
Washington
to be in the Pac-12?
I
championship?
thought you said to beat them, to beat Michigan State last week.
No, I picked them as well. That was one of my ones that I probably should have went to the gambling hall and betted on. So, but yeah, these are our best quarterbacks in the country right now. I do agree down the road it's going to be CJ Stroud, but as of right now, going into week 4 of the college football season, Michael Penix Jr. is.
I can turn my camera on. Let's go. No, I'm playing.